Doesn't look like it. Wedge Forex. Okay, check this out. Okay, so let's just get this picture. I don't use these patterns. It's called a rising wedge. It's new technology. I don't like to use them. I think it's late. So yesterday we said that the second candle opened below the ATMA, which was this candle here. So you guys entered a short. So you entered a short over there, and then you probably entered a short.
Alan. All I can see is you.
Okay, 1 second. See my screen?
Yes, perfectly now.
Okay, great. Thanks, James. So over here, so this is called a rising wedge over here, which basically indicates a short is going to happen. Now, I don't use these shorts. Can you see my my phone, my trader? My MetaTrader 4?
Yes.
Okay, cool. So yesterday, the second candle opened below the 8 EMA, which is my strategy, and then you probably opened a short somewhere around here at this level, and then there was a fractal that formed and you opened a second short over here. Now, as far as I understand, my understanding of the reading of the chart is that we're still south, and here is your rising wedge, which has just formed. So let's just draw it out for you. Right, so you can check it. Right, so here is the down position. Okay, and then we'll just put the wedge in green over there. So there it is over there. So there's your wedge, which if we go back to here, basically that's what it looks like. There we go. Okay, can you see the similarity?
Yes.
Okay, so that is indicating, according to these Western people that analyze the charts, they like to use these new formations, pennants and wedges and etc. I don't like to use them. Okay, my strategy I find works better. Okay, so what I can tell you is that we're on the H1 over there, you can see, and that we've bounced perfectly off the 200 moving average. There you go, that's a better. So there's the 200 moving average. So that's why we're stuck at the moment. That's why there's no price action. So we're sideways at the moment. We're waiting for the banks to do something, and then we'll see what happens. Who knows? Maybe we'll go up, maybe we'll go down. But currently, if we look at the H4, we are still south. We know this because the candles are still below the ATMA, and that's the way it is. So we do nothing, we just wait. Now, this is where a lot of people that follow, that trade, get jittery. Okay, they seem to close out their trades now and take their profits. For me, there's no reason to do that. There's nothing indicating that the price has reversed or that you should be closing out your trades at all. So this is where you need to have your trading rules in place, and you need to understand what's going on and how to read a chart, and you need to get your emotions under control, which is probably the hardest thing that you're going to do in Forex, is get your emotions under control. So I'm not trading these trades, as you know. It's not because I don't know how, it's because I don't want to, and I don't want to be watching the charts that often. I prefer to use my robot to trade for me and to make passive income. So that's where we are. Anybody got any questions?
Hi, Alan. Can I just ask a question there?
Yeah.
So if it was to bounce off the 200 and start going north, yesterday you said if it spikes the second candle at the fractal, if it spikes north, then you need to add up all your lots and place a hedge. Now, are we working on a 1 hour chart then, or a 4 hour? Because it could be one hell of a long spike north. That's where I'm getting confused. Am I making sense?
So you're asking me when would be the right time to place a new long trade, basically?
Yes.
So what are my rules?
The second candle above the ATMA.
Right, so that's the only time you'll open up a long.
But what I'm worried about, and this is what I can't get clear, is that if that first candle comes up to the ATMA, a 4-hour candle, is that correct?
Yes.
The second one now, say, starts above the ATMA, but it starts below the ATMA but goes through it. We might be $30, $40, $50, $60, $70 north. That's where I'm getting confused.
Where's $70? It's $30 to 1800.
I'm just saying, if it was to spike for some unknown reason,
that's why you use good wallet management and you don't use big lot sizes. Because if you use big lot sizes and it does spike north and you get a big candle, you'll be in trouble.
Okay, but if my hedge is because I've got all these old sell trades, it adds to quite a big lot size. That's, I can get everything else. It's just, I'm afraid of it running away from me, and I'm waiting for that second ATMA. And
so if you're uncomfortable, James, then just close out all your trades now, all your shorts, because you're on the 200 moving average. You can close your shorts, and you can offset it against your other shorts.
Okay.
To lower your drawdown to get back to like a position where you're more comfortable. Okay. So you've got sell trades all the way at the bottom here, and you've got these two sell trades over here which are in profit, but they're not in like a massive profit. Probably maybe between $5 and $20. I don't know. What have you got?
I'll tell you right now. I've got it here with me. Okay, I've got a sell trade with $43.
Right.
And then. So obviously that I'm going to offset against.
Okay, what's your other trade?
Sorry, say again?
You only opened one trade?
I opened one trade because I was hanging around the 50% mark.
Okay, cool. So if you open the second trade, you'd be in $60 profit. So this is where you need to start trusting the strategy. When that second candle opens below the ATMA and then the fractal, okay, that fractal, it's science. It's not. The fractal was created by Dr. Bill Williams. He's a scientist. Yeah. Okay, and he studied this, and he's done all these back testings on that strategy. That's why it's in MetaTrader 4. If it was just a general dude that we met on the internet, etc., and like on YouTube, and I said, yeah, no, this guy's strategy is good, then I wouldn't really trust it. But the fact that it's in MetaTrader 4, I would take note of it.
Okay. And then there's one other question.
So what you could have done, James, what you could have done is you could have opened up a 0.01.
You see. Okay.
Okay, so if you're like nervous and you're not trusting the strategy, open up a 0.01.
Yes.
And then start getting like some confidence. You're not trading because you're not confident. That's the only reason you're not trading. Okay, it's like, fuck, do I trust the strategy? Can I trust it? Sure, I know Alan's got it right like 90% of his calls, but I'm still like nervous. I get it. Okay. I totally get it. So then opening a 0.01 is like cents, dude. Okay, for me it's a waste of time.
But it will give you a bit of
maybe a 0.03 or a 0.05. Okay. Just to like put some meat on the bone, like $5 at the end of the trade.
Yeah.
Okay. So like we're on a cusp here. We're on the 200 moving average of H1. Now I don't like to trade these wedges and these rising wedges and falling wedges. I find them late. I find that the call is late. But I've been watching it and I've been checking, and like usually when you see these wedges, some of them are accurate. So I don't know if it's going to go north or south. North or south, nobody does. What I can tell you is that there's another fractal here. If we pierce here, if we go down here to about 1754, I'd place another trade, because do you know where we're going?
South.
That's where we're going.
Yeah.
We're going to the 200 moving average. We're going down here. That's where we're going.
On a 4 hour.
Yeah, on a 4 hour. So, or we might get stuck. We might get stuck like.
A bit of support somewhere.
Yeah, we might get stuck here. Okay, but that's a massive trade.
Yes.
Okay, so 1737. Let's draw a line and let's see what that is. Yeah, 1737. So it's from there to there. Top left-hand corner. That's 514 pips.
Eish.
Okay, that'll clear you. That'll clear you, eh? Even if you take it to there, it's 234 pips, which is my average.
Okay.
Okay, I'm saying to you that with my strategy, you're going to make between 200 and 400 pips. If you open 2 trades, it's 400 pips. If you open 1 trade, it's about 220, 200 to 250 pips.
Okay.
And I'm doing it all the time on my group, and you've seen it. So just go slowly, get some confidence, use small lot sizes, use good wallet management. Don't try and get rich on one trade. Especially if you've got it right. Especially if you make one trade and it's positive and you like got your confidence up, and then you go boss and you like do some stupid shit and then you fuck up your account.
Yeah.
It's not necessary.
Now I've got you now, because I was working on the 30% first trade and 30% second trade. I didn't think of just going the second trade a little bit smaller. Let's see what happens.
Yeah, you should have done that. You should have. But this is where you learn. This is where you learn. This is where the mentorship comes in play.
Yes, 100%. Thank you, Alan.
No problem.
And then also, I can't stress how fantastic hedging is. I mean,
dude, it's life changing.
Yeah, and the guys that try and fight it, they must study it more, because it is flipping awesome. It just freezes your account. You don't lose anything. You can go to bed and you can sleep.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So even if you're trading during the day, bud, okay, and this thing sparks, okay, I would place a buy stop right at the top here, 18, 12, 18, 15.
My next question is where to place the
18, 15 above the fractal. But you don't know what's going to happen on, let me just zoom in here. You don't know what's going to happen over here. I mean, let's say, well, there won't be a fractal here. It can't happen. Okay. It only happens within the last 5 candles. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So you may get a fractal here, north. Okay. So if, let's say, the second candle opens here, you can place, you can do a buy stop here. If not, it'll be 18, 15. Of which it's not going to go. I don't think it's a heavy resistance point there. 18, 11. We already got stopped out so many times in this little range over here, the structure here. That's If it does, it does. Nobody can predict. That's why you use your buy stops and your sell stops. It's game changing.
Okay. But when you see it work, and then people will understand.
Yeah, when you start seeing your trading starting to work for you, I told you that this is going to be a journey that you're going to love this. Okay.
Yeah.
I think I've stuck to my. I think I've done everything that I said I was going to do for you.
No. I stuck my buy stop at 1783.48.
There's no reason to do that.
Well, it's just when I went to bed last night.
17?
83.48.
Yeah, and if it activated, you would have been fucked.
Yeah.
Okay, because it may have sparked up and then gone down north, and then then you're stuck in a north hedge, and like there was no reason for you to do that. There is nothing on the chart indicating a 1783 buy stop, like nothing.
Yeah. Yeah.
So this is where you got to get your money rules, and the only reason you would do that is because you were afraid of your drawdown, which means that possibly on your first trade over here, that when the second trade opened below the ATMA, possibly the lot size is too big for you. So don't use 30% of your sell trades, use 20%. I'm saying to you what I use.
Yes. No. Yeah. You know.
Okay. So if 30% is too much, then use 20%. Use 10%. Yes. Get used to it.
Yeah.
Understand it.
I think that's the key.
So a lot of guys are like they don't understand my strategy 100%, and then they don't trust it. So if you don't understand it, then you have brain freeze, and you actually can't trade it. You can't trust it, and then you get nervous and you make decisions based on emotion. I don't do that. I'm making decisions based on the way I read the chart. I've got money rules.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Cool. Anybody else? Anybody got anything to ask? Okay, cool. So we'll just wait for the price action to happen. Hopefully this falling wedge, or rising wedge rather, will actually pan out, and we'll get another south move for another 250 pips. Stay tuned. It's going to be exciting. See you on my next call. We're going to do it on Google.
Just another quick one, Alan.
Google Meet.
Okay, so where the price action is right now, and it does start breaking through the wedge you don't like. Where would you place another hedge?
I wouldn't place a head. I'd place another sell trade below the below the fractal. There is a fractal. So Bill Williams says that on your next fractal, place a trade. The problem with Forex, you can do it on shares and CFDs. But Forex, when you place like 3, 4, 5 trades, it starts getting... If you're going to place it, definitely place it a lot lower than what you're placing your trades at. So place it at 10% or whatever, or 5%. Don't place a massive trade, because if it does spike, you're going to have to place a hedge.
And Alan, a couple of times you've mentioned a fractal is forming. How do you know a fractal is forming?
Go watch the video.
Sorry?
Go watch Bill Williams' video.
Yeah, I tried to.
No, I also tried to. It took me I watched it 10 times. Because it's so fast, and he's like, he sort of like mumbles, and it's very difficult to understand what the fractal is. But it only forms on the 5th finger. So it's 2 down and 3 up, or 3 up and 2 down. That's how it forms.
But you see there, you've got more than 5 candles.
It's formed. That fractal's formed.
But I'm looking left now.
I know. This fractal here, that fractal is formed. It's not going to disappear.
Okay, now previous ones, there's more than 5 candles between them.
Yes, so it's the fractal formed when this candle closed.
Okay. The 3rd candle.
Yeah.
Second
so
candle.
The fractal disappears when the candle goes below the low of this price, of this candle. When the candle, when the 2nd and the 3rd candles, any one of them go below the fractal disappears.
Okay, I'll go back and watch him again.
I know it's such a difficult video, and then I try to watch other people's videos, and they don't know what the fuck they're talking about.
No, negative.
They got it totally wrong.
All right. Thank you so much.
Cool. Lekker. Anybody else got any questions? Okay, lekker. So that's the end of the call. When something else happens, I'll have another Zoom call, another Google Meet. So stay tuned and subscribe to my channel. And it's coming out on YouTube now. So subscribe. Please place a comment in the video. Ask questions. Tell me what you like best about the strategy. And I'll see you in my next video. Take care.